Shalom, welcome to 6 by 6, 6 minutes a day, 6 days a week, and we'll have a beautiful idea from the Elucidating from the Lubavitcher Rebbe. And this is the 6th day, and therefore we want to take a lesson from all our ideas between Moses and Pinchas. And the idea that Pinchas was greatly rewarded. He became a Kohen, his children became Kohen, his grandchildren, etc. And that's the idea behind that. And that is again, Pinchas didn't have to do anything. It's the person is intermarrying. It's his problem. It's his fault. What does he have to do with it? He didn't have to do anything. But he says he went up to Moses and said to Moses, shouldn't we do something? It's not allowed what we're doing. And Moses told him the reader of the letter should carry it out. Meaning that, people complain all the time. Oh, someone should, and isn't it terrible? Why doesn't anybody do something about it? Well, maybe you're the one who should be doing something about it. If it bothers you, then get up and do something about it. And that's what Pinchas did do. That Pinchas did do something, put his life on the line. Literally, they were ready to kill him for murdering their leader. And still he had to do something. Something for us. Obviously, we don't have to put our lives on the line, thank God. But we have to go out of ourselves saying, listen, I'm a good person. I do the Torah mitzvahs. I love my Judaism. And I have a nice family. Everything is good. Other people are not. It's like even in America, they say about 10, 12% of people are religious. Well, there's another 80, 90% that are not religious. It's their problem. I mean, you don't say that crass, but still, I'm all right. So you're all right, but what about everybody else? You have to think about everybody else also, and it is putting your life on the line. You have to deal with their irreligious views and deal with people on that sense, but they're not like yourself. But still, you lower yourself to deal with everybody. Again, we say, and not in a harsh way, but b'darchei noam v'darchei shalom, ways of pleasantness, ways of peace, and peaceful way. Invite them over to your house, invite them over to shul, having a party, a barbecue, something nice, and they will, and so many thousands of people are seeing the beauty of Judaism, the beauty of keeping the mitzvahs, but they have to be reached out to, and that's what we have to talk to them and deal with them and connect them. Now, we wanted to connect all this to the 3 weeks also, because we said way at the beginning, if you remember, that the 3 weeks are a mournful period for the Jewish people. We remember when the walls were breached and ultimately culminating with the destruction of the temple, which we're living with that today and 2,000 years later. In any case, that's our job, not to say, oy vey, we're in exile, what can you do? We're far away from our homeland. But on the other hand, our job is to refine the exile, to bring, like we said, the peaceful and the beauty of Torah, not only to every Jewish person, but to all mankind. And that's our job here. Divine Providence has put us in this situation. We can't be like an ostrich, as I was saying, and say, well, I took care of myself good enough. There's other people in the world. There's many people in the world, and they have to see the beauty, and even the Gentiles don't do Torah mitzvahs, but they have their 7 Noahide laws, and the beauty of leading a virtuous and fulfilling life that only the Torah and the mitzvahs can bring to them also. And that was one of our original questions. Hopefully you're still with us after 6 days, that Jeremiah says, I'm just a youth over here, and I'm just young, and what am I going to do dealing with all these Jewish people? And Hashem says, no. Says, yeah, you get out there and you talk to them. And again, it was not an easy job, but still, the Almighty demanded it of him. And that's the same thing what we can say for ourselves. What do I have to deal with this situation at all? I don't have to deal with this situation. I don't want to deal with it. These people aren't religious. People are antagonistic to Torah and the mitzvahs many times. But no, don't say you're young or you're not able to do it. You're not that smart. You're not a rabbi. You're not a great tzaddik. You're not righteous. This is just not the issue. You know what the right thing is. And if you know the right thing is, then you have to give it over and tell somebody else about it too. That's incumbent on ourselves. And that's the way we'll get out of our exile. And when the Jewish people and the entire world will be on the same page of doing God's will, and then we'll finally bring the Mashiach, the Messiah, and then there'll be peace and prosperity for all mankind.